Hey, so this is Kiko Frappe and I'm actually going to be doing a little vlog today. So a lot of things have happened in my day-to-day life. So I used to be a graphic designer. Used to, because at the time of filming this I got let go of from my job the day before. So yesterday. It was not a good time. On the flip side, I have been able to do some other things to try and claw this back. So I have already got myself set up with a new CV. It's been updated and been able to apply for more jobs. I've not wasted any time with this, thankfully. And in the meantime, it does mean that that I'll be able to start working on scripting and practicing more videos. Well, that's no guarantee, just going to put that out there, no guarantee that there will be more videos coming out straight away, because I do have to wait for quiet moments to be able to actually record, because I actually live in a pretty noisy household. So it's me and my parents and everyone is really, really loud. So it does make it really challenging to actually sit down and get a video done, because otherwise you would hear all this banging, all this shouting, the TV and stomping, because apparently some people in this house don't know how to walk quietly. On the topic of videos, I have some ideas for videos that I'm going to be making soon. So I currently don't have any plans to do any more with keys at the moment, because I haven't thought of any kind of thing they could be doing right now. As for the Welcome to Lazlo ones, it's going to be taking in an idea that I had from a rejected video that I made, but I had so many issues whilst filming it that the vast majority of the footage is unusable. So I had been working on a video that I called The Divinator, and so I thought, right, a main component of that was tea leaf reading, and what I could do with that. So as I mentioned in the first Welcome to Lazlo video, Ash has a tea shop as well, so I figured maybe there could be, the next video could be in the tea shop when there's a bit of a lull in business, so that Ash would then have an excuse to do some tea reading. Because tea reading, like, I've not memorised any of the actual meanings of the leaves, and in my videos I'm actually doing improv. I don't have a script for them. I am literally just making up shit as I go along, which is harder to do with characters like Keys, because Keys is from the LARP game Empire and I don't actually remember that much from Empire. But Lazlo is my own idea, so I'm able to improv that much more effectively, because everything that I'm talking about is stuff that I've already written. And the ranger that I mentioned in that is actually a character from a potential player who really likes foxes. So yeah, I'd be able to improv that particular video to a certain extent, but I will have to script part of it, because I need to come up with a predetermined message that the tea leaves would apparently be making in that video. And I need to do it in such a way that it would make sense. So I need to actually memorise that and script that particular portion. Another idea that I have is so another idea that I had would be that, hey, so you're a new witch or wizard and you need to go and buy some materials. What do you do? So You go off to Diagon Alley. All the shops are really expensive, you can't afford anything. What do? So you end up going off into this alleyway, because alleyways are always full of good ideas. And you find this little rundown shop that is being run by someone who seems to have some muggle stuff going on in there as well. But they are most definitely a shop that you can buy stuff from for your new witchy and wizard needs. They're kind of disgruntled, right? Because I have the idea of them being a former Hufflepuff, but they didn't actually get to graduate properly and even do their newts because of Harry Potter and his shenanigans with Voldemort. So they're really a bit nonplussed by this whole thing. And so they're only able to like do customer service work and not really anything spectacular because they don't have newts. They're not too enthused if you mention it. So I just like the idea of doing this really grumpy character who is selling all this stuff. And they're totally not trying to peddle muggle stuff onto you. They are. And there have been a few other ideas that I've had. So once the costume for that is all done, I'm planning to do a Mangle video where you are the child who is in the Freddy's pizza place after hours and you're found by the Mangle. And she's basically just like, there's a missing child here, this isn't right. I'm going to protect you. And if you know anything about the Five Nights at Freddy's series, you know this is going to have a bit of a sad ending. But I'm actually really interested in trying to do this and see if I can make it work. But I just need to actually get the costume finished at some point. The corset for it is currently still with the corset owner. She moved shop and hasn't finished unpacking everything yet. There are other things that I'm sort of like got ideas for, but it's whether they would work. Like if there's any way that I can implement them and make them work in an ASMR setting. So for instance, what's behind the camera, and I'll be including a shot of this in editing, is my Yandere-chan cosplay that's currently on my dress doll. I had thought about doing a Yandere-chan ASMR video, but don't know how the hell that's gonna work. Like I know there are torture ASMR videos on YouTube, but oh my goodness. I'm not sure that's something I would be able to do without having fans of Yandere Simulator being like, oh my god, what have you done? What have you done, Yan-chan? Ah! So yeah, that is kind of it at the moment. So, job prospects at the moment, video ideas, got some, just need the time and the quietness to be able to do it. And for some of those things I am waiting on props and costumes, which I can't financially justify getting the last bits off right now. And if you guys have any more ideas of things I can do, great, tell me what they are. Even if it's something like, hey, so this one thing, do more of that. So even if, like, so yeah, that's, I'm waffling on now. So yeah, that's all folks. Hopefully I'll have something new up soon. But in the meantime, enjoy these outtakes. And see. Oh, fuck. See ya.